friends. Architects of your own destiny, silent builders of the future. We are all seduced by the fantasy of the quantum leap, the overnight success, the single, brilliant move that changes everything. We look at the mountain of our ambitions and we are paralyzed by the distance, believing we need to conquer it in one heroic jump.
But this is a lie. It is the myth that keeps you from starting. The path to legendary is not a leap. It is a slow, steady, relentless, and almost invisible climb. Today, we are not here to talk about the leap. We are here to talk about the step, the smallest, most powerful, and most underestimated force for change in the universe. We are here to talk about the 1% rule. The philosophy is brutally simple. Get 1% better every single day. It doesn't sound like much, does it? It's not glamorous. It's not exciting. It will not get you a round of applause, but it is the secret engine of all massive success. Let's look at the math, because the math does not lie. If you get 1% better each day for 1 year, the compounding effect means you will end up 38 times better than you were when you started. Now, consider the alternative. If you get 1% worse each day by making a small excuse, by skipping the work at the end of a year, you will have declined to almost zero. The choice is yours. 38 times better, or almost nothing. The gap between an extraordinary life and a life of regret is carved out in these tiny, daily 1% decisions. The 1% rule is the antidote to being overwhelmed. You don't have to build the entire wall today. Your only job is to lay one single brick perfectly. You don't have to write the book, you just have to write one more sentence than you did yesterday. You don't have to master the instrument, you just have to practice 5 more minutes than you did yesterday. You don't have to get in perfect shape, you just have to do one more rep. That is it. That is the entire game. The challenge of the 1% rule is not the effort. The effort of 1% is small. The challenge is the consistency. It's about showing up on the days you don't feel like it. It's about finding the discipline to lay that one brick when your motivation has vanished. It's on these 0 days, the days you feel nothing, that your 1% effort counts the most. That is where you separate yourself from everyone else. You must understand, for a long time, your progress will be almost invisible. This is the valley of disappointment, where most people quit. They put in the work for a few weeks, they don't see a massive result, and they say, "This isn't working." They are like the person who tries to melt an ice cube by raising the temperature 1 degree at a time for the first few degrees. It looks like nothing is happening, but the work is being done. The internal structure is changing. And then, with one more degree of effort, the breakthrough happens. The ice begins to melt. Your daily 1% is that 1 degree. You are building your root system in the dark. You are laying the foundation. You must have faith in the process, even when you cannot see the proof. So stop focusing on the mountain. It is too big, it is too intimidating. Instead, I challenge you to become obsessed with the 1%. Win today's 1%! That is your only mission. What is the one small thing you can do today to be 1% better? Read 2 more pages, meditate for 1 minute, make 1 more sales call, find it and do it. Then do it again tomorrow and the day after. This is the path. It is not a sprint. It is the relentless, patient, and powerful accumulation of thousands of small, disciplined choices. These choices, compounded over time, are what create the life that others will call an overnight success. A year from now, you can be 38 times better, or you can be in the exact same place wishing you had started today. The choice is yours, and it is made not in a grand decision, but in the quiet, humble pursuit of just 1%! Right now.